What it do, baby boos? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Hidden Truth Tarot, also known as Kayla. We are back at it again with another celebrity reading. Today I'm going to be doing another subscriber's request. We're going to be tapping into the energy of Camila, Cabello, or Cabello, and Shawn Mendes. Okay, so in this reading we're going to be tapping into the energy of how they currently feel about one another, if they will possibly reconcile their connection, or are they seeing other people right now. Okay, so we got a few questions to dive in. If you guys like these type of readings or like the way that I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you guys, I do personal readings, so if you guys are interested in a reading of your own, all the information that you need are in the description in the bio. Okay, I also make press-on nails as well, so if that's something that also interests you, you can also text the number for more information. All right, so let's clear the energy and let's see what's going on in the energy between Camila and Shawn. All right, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, for your wisdom, your guidance, your energy, and your assistance. Can you please help me tap in from the most highest source of love and light and the most honest truth to be able to get the messages that are needed for this reading today? So let's get off with the first question of the reading. Let's see how they are feeling about one another in this current moment of time. How is Camila and Shawn feeling about each other at this moment of time? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Alright, so let's get a card for Camila. We have the Nine of Cups. Can we get a card for Shawn? Four of Swords. Very interesting. Clarification for this middle energy. Four of Cups. Very interesting. So I definitely feel like they could be going through a separation type of period right now. I do feel like they're in communication, but I do feel like one is trying to, or one was putting more, effort in trying to keep in contact or communicate than the other person. I'm getting someone, it's almost getting like a runner chaser kind of dynamic, because I feel like there's someone who's just constantly pouring in or being like, I'm there if you need me, or constantly holding like compassion here with this Nine of Cups. With Camila's energy, she's constantly holding compassion. And then we have Shawn's energy completely shut off, right? I feel like with the Four of Swords, Shawn Mendes is kind of completely in his own world, and I do feel like with the common energy, they're both aware of this. It's like I feel like she still desires him. I do feel like Camila wants Shawn Mendes. I feel like she feels like there's a deep desire here. I also feel like even if they're not in the best of communication or even in contact right now, there is some type of ego here with Camila here. I know I think she's like a Pisces sun or a Pisces moon or something like that. I think it's a Pisces sun. She sits in this energy of like, he may be closed off to me now, but I know he secretly wants me. Or this is the energy that she sits in because of possibly like cycles they've sat in, right? They've been in this energy where it's like we make up to break up, and then it's amazing, and next thing you know, we're not talking, and then we're back in this vulnerable space, and then we're back in separation. It's giving very much of like a roller coaster turbulent effect between the two of them. The Four of Swords is telling me though, like, I'm not saying that Shawn Mendes doesn't desire Camila, but his energy doesn't seem as prominent or upfront or even really there and present. I feel like Shawn Mendes wears a really big mask when it comes to his emotional availability, when it comes to his desires and what he's looking for in love, because the Four of Swords is telling me that he doesn't even know what he's looking for, right? And when you're kind of lost in this aspect, it's because you're lost in yourself. So Shawn Mendes doesn't know what he wants, so he doesn't know what he doesn't necessarily, if that makes sense. Like, not saying he doesn't have feelings for Camila or hold space or comfort or even care for her, but when you don't know yourself, you don't know other people truly. And when I say you don't know other people truly, it's like connections he builds are kind of fraud. They're kind of unsubstantial, and this is why you end up in this roller coaster effect of I'm here and I'm not there, because he gets in the energy, they're passionate, it's full of amazingness, because Camila does come in very warm, and she does, like, it's very prominent that she wants him, and then he's like in it to win it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he shuts down. Shawn Mendes is just not completely available, and I don't mean completely available for Camila, but for anybody. Clarification with his 9 of Cups. Yeah, so we have the 5 of Cups, and we also have the King of Wands. Clarification with the 4 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this man is this. Ooh. The Moon card. Okay, so this is kind of tea, but is Shawn Mendes like battling, like dealing with his sexuality or something like that? Because it's giving to me that I feel like he may be fluid in his sexuality, or maybe he has a desire of both ways, because the Moon card just popped up and I just heard like, I heard that song from Pretty Little Liars. Got a secret, can you keep it? Taking this one to the grave. Better lock it in your pocket. Alright, so I definitely feel like there's stuff about maybe Shawn Mendes that he doesn't really show, and this is what I mean about him wearing a mask. I'm like, he's not happy because he's not happy within himself, and I think what he secretly desires, he's not going after that. Now, that could be anything. Now, I really do feel like this could be like sexually fluid-wise, or maybe this is just like, I don't know, maybe he just needs to heal certain wounds within himself that were created. And, you know, I feel like these wounds have to do with shame, okay? And this is why he sits in a big ego, or he's cold, or he comes off as maybe someone who spreads his energy but then shuts himself off. Like, I feel like Shawn Mendes, it's not like he has a hard time attracting or gravitating to love or people liking him or wanting a relationship with him. He has a hard time sticking. All right, I'm almost hearing like Shawn Mendes is like a post stick. It's like he sticks for a little bit, but when he I don't know, I feel like because I feel like he craves comfortability, but also at the same time, as he sits in that comfortability with people he thinks that he wants and thinks that he desires, he has these like flashes of epiphanies or flashes of revelations, and it scares him, right? And he doesn't share these things. He doesn't speak about these things out loud, so no one knows what's going on behind, but people can sense it. I do feel like Camila is very empathic. I feel like she knows some things about Shawn Mendes that a lot of people don't know, and I think this is another reason why she has such compassion, because I really do feel like she's not a judgmental person, regardless if he is, you know, sexually fluid. He may even be gay, okay? Take it how it resonates. But she wants him to want her the way she wants him. Okay, the King of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Like, she wants him to desire her the way she desires him, and not to avoid it, not run away, be fully present and be fully here. But the thing is, Shawn Mendes can't be fully there and fully present if he's not being authentic, right? If he's not being genuine. I always tell people, you can only wear a mask for so long. It doesn't matter how many times you try to present yourself one way. At the end of the day, as you get closer to people, especially on a connections, friends, romantic, whatever, that mask starts to fall off, because people get to see you on a daily basis. And I think that's something that Shawn doesn't like, that Camila sees him. And that could be good or bad. Can we get a clarification with this 4 of Cups energy? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands and the Justice card. So I'm getting a lot of an energy of unbalancedness. It's like they both love each other, or I don't even want to say the word love. They both desire each other, but they're desiring each other in different ways. I'm almost feeling like Shawn I don't want to say it uses people as pawns, but he's in a lower vibrational state. So when you don't want to face yourself, right? When you don't want to face the things that you need to discover, these epiphanies that are coming to you that you just keep on pushing down, right? You're going to keep on relying on other people to make sure these things don't come up, right? But remember, everybody you meet is a mirror, and I hate to say it, but Camila is a mirror to Shawn. All right, I do feel like there's times where he really feels like Camila could be the one, but then also at the same time he gets reminded like he doesn't even know what that one is for him, because he's been sitting in this illusion when it comes to this connection, sitting in her fantasy of maybe what it could be, but he's not necessarily fully there. Okay, which creates unfairness, because it's like this connection can't transform if they continue repeating a cycle. And this is the cycle of, you know, Shawn pulling her in, Camila, and then pushing her away. And then Camila being like, fuck you, I'm done with this, but then also getting pulled back in like a magnet, and then here we go again with the cycle. All right, so it's like they're doing their own little dance with each other, but it's like I do feel like Camila doesn't see truths when it comes to Shawn Mendes, just like Shawn knows truths about Camila. All right, but what keeps them close is the connection they share on those intimate levels, right? When the parts that we don't get to see, right? But when it comes to a relationship, or when it comes to, I want this with you, and I'm ready to, like, I don't think Shawn wants that. The Nine of Wands, and I think she knows that. And I don't want to say it's unrequited love, because I do feel like Shawn Mendes really does care about Camila, but I do feel like they're going to have this on and off relationship, because Shawn Mendes refuses to transform, right? He refuses to change. And Camila is holding hope that maybe if she sticks along just a little long enough, I'm hearing that song from the Jonas Brothers, a little bit longer and I'll be fine. Like, if she sticks it out a little bit longer, maybe he'll wake up, right? But he can't wake up if he can't see himself. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit says he can't wake up if Shawn Mendes can't see himself. And he moves in a, wow, the Hermit card. And he moves in a selfish manner, because he knows that there's things about him that he still, like he has to figure out, and he refuses to do it, but then blames other people for maybe his shortcomings, which can be a little bit narcissistic or even manipulative, and then have the nerve to apologize, okay? Shawn Mendes is a Page of Pentacles who can only give like a little bit at a time. Like I said, there's an energy of push and pull with the two of them. Let's pull from the situations deck, get some more clarification. Yeah, so we have Archangel Michael. It does say protection. It says prevention from harm and divine intervention. So I do feel like in a way, like Spirit is trying to wake up maybe the both of them. I do feel like Spirit is sending Camila signs. I don't think she necessarily is paying attention to those signs, because she does very much desire Shawn Mendes. There's something about him that she feels like she resonates with, and I feel like she holds a lot of compassion, okay? I also feel like the sex could be really good between the two of them as well. That could be another thing. But she feels like if she, like I said, if she waits it out a little bit longer, maybe something in him is going to change. But with his energy, Spirit is trying to say that, you know, you're causing more harm than good, right? So if you don't know what you want, stay away. Okay, that's what I'm hearing Spirit says, because he knows he's wearing a mask. It says pretending, fake, living beyond means. He knows that, like, I don't know, like I said, I think he loves Camila, but he's not in love with Camila. I think he cares about Camila, but he doesn't want this long-term commitment, because they were in a relationship, and even in that relationship there was problems, there were fights, there were disagreements. There, like I said, I'm hearing like a brick wall. It's like I'm hearing people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, right? So we can't see what goes on between them behind the scenes. We only see what they present, what we hear in the tabloids. But what you guys don't know is that Camila and Shawn's relationship was never fucking perfect. It's been very complicated. And I think this is what keeps them both around, because it's like a magnet. It's very addicting. You know, every time I think I want to pull away, you pull me back. Okay, so we do have receipts, and we have waiting and proof. So there's just another thing, and this is what I mean about this energy of, like, if Shawn really doesn't want Camila, he needs to let her go, because there is an energy that she's creating this energy, like she's sitting in this space of, like, you know, he might not want me now, but he's always going to think of me. He's always writing music about me. I'm always going to be on his mind. But what she doesn't realize is that Camila is his safety net. Camila is his safety net. But also, too, Camila could also know a lot about Shawn Mendes as well. A lot. I mean, a lot. Alright, so it's very interesting energy. Yeah, we have entrapment. So it says pregnancy, money, and heartstrings. And also, too, it's so funny. I really do feel Camila, she feels like she has some type of soul tie to Shawn Mendes, whether that is a twin flame or a soulmate. She feels like a past life connection with him, and that's, yeah, I see ascension. It says spiritual awakening. But this is what's keeping her stuck in this cycle with him. It It's poison, toxic, unhealthy behavior in people. So, what I'm getting out of here is that, you know, Camila most definitely spots the red flags, but she ignores them. I definitely feel like like I said, there's an energy that Shawn Mendes is also really good at, you know. Like I said, every time there's an energy where Camila is really about to cut it off, he pulls her back in somehow, and vice versa. It's like they play this game with each other, and they both know they play it. They both know they play it. And they also both know the underlying issue. Like, whatever the disconnect is between, like, with Shawn Mendes when it comes to his energy and why he is the way he is in his love life, Camila knows exactly the root or why. And I think that's what keeps them connected, which is very fucking interesting. Camila does have feelings for Shawn Mendes. She wants a relationship. She wants it to work out. She feels a very strong soul tie and, you know, spiritual connection with him. Shawn Mendes feels it with her too. I don't think the love is as strong as what Camila feels. I feel like he has love for her, but he's not in love with her. I do feel like he finds comfort. There's a lot that he feels that Camila mirrors. But also, too, there's an energy of, like, playing with her. And this is why Spirit is saying, like, if you don't want her, leave her alone. But Shawn Mendes can't leave Camila alone because Camila can't leave Shawn Mendes alone. You see, this is how the cycle just continues. So, you know, I do feel like they could be in very much light communication right now, especially if they're in separation. But I think they're always going to be in contact. There's something about their energy of, like, this is the ex that even if, you know, we were talking for each other, we didn't work out, I'm always going to have love for you. I'm always going to look at you as, you know, family, or I'm going to value your energy. Like Camila really looks at Shawn like that. All right. She really puts him on a pedestal in that type of way. And also, too, I feel like there's also this drama aspect, like, where they enjoy making each other jealous because it creates some type of ignition. I'm hearing the remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Okay, because it ignites something in him that makes it seem like, oh my God, he really wants me. And then boom, back to nothing. Okay, so they're both at fault, but and obviously the cycle could obviously close out if one of them chose to just really completely cut it off. Okay, so let's get into the second question. Okay, so are they going to reconcile? Are they going to reconcile, Spirit? Is Camila and Shawn going to reconcile? Is Camila and Shawn going to reconcile? Is Camila, like I said, I feel like Camila and Shawn are always going to be in each other's life, regardless if it's physically or whatever. They're always going to be connected, I feel. Yeah, it's funny how I say that. We have the Lovers card. Like, I am telling you, even if, like, there's some type of, like, I'm telling you, they cannot leave each other alone. 5 of Cups. And I really do feel like it's more of, like, this energy of soul ties that we talk about, right? They're always going to be connected. It doesn't matter if they're together or not together. There's an energy, like I said in the last question, of, like, I'm going to always love you. I'm always going to care for you. I'm always going to look at you as family. I'm always going to hold your energy dear or hold it close regardless of the disappointments, you know? So I don't see them reconciling on a serious level here with this the 5 of Cups and the Fool card in reverse, but I do see them being kind of, like I said, on this roller coaster that they've been on and off. We're in each other's life, we're not in each other's life. We're here and then we're not. The cycle is going to continue until one of them, like I said, decides to walk away. And I really do feel like it's going to be Camila. Alrighty, yeah, we have the 9 of Wands. But I don't think she's too, like I said, she doesn't see this right now. Okay, the 9 of Wands is, you know, kind of being impulsive, you know. They both are. So 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So like I said, I do feel like they're always going to be in each other's energy. I don't see a reconciliation of them getting back in a relationship, but they're always going to be in each other's life no matter what. The 9 of Pentacles, they're always going to keep an eye on each other. They're always going to see each other's energy. I also feel like Camila is very spiritual and she has introduced that to Shawn. So there could be a chance that she even watches tarot readings and she keeps up with her energy, and he does the same thing. Okay, yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man. The thing is, like I said, what is pulling them apart is that maybe they're just not meant to be, right? Sometimes you can be so aligned to someone, something could be so perfect, but maybe it's just the connection is just not meant to be. And I think she knows that. But also too, there's something about like I keep on hearing there's something about you. There's something about you, and he goes in the same energy. But I do feel like as well, Shawn Mendes is battling something, whatever that's an identity crisis. What kind of, you know, love orientation he resides in, whether it's gay, straight, bi, whatever the case may be, he has to figure himself out. He has to come to his own truth. Okay. But I don't see a reconciliation, like a relationship. They're always going to be in each other's lives. Alrighty. Are they seeing other people? Are they seeing other people? Are they seeing other people? Also, the last question at the end of the reading, you know, allegedly, we're going to check to see if Shawn Mendes is, you know, batting for the other team. Because I don't know why I keep on getting that energy for him. I keep on hearing Shawn Mendes is trapped in the closet. But he loves females. That's what I'm hearing. Like, he loves females. He may be even bi, but he's more leaning towards masculines. I don't know why I hear that. Allegedly. All right. Are they seeing other people? Is Camila seeing other people? Eight of Pentacles. Is Shawn seeing other people? Five of Pentacles. Camila is most definitely keeping her options open. I don't see her seeing anybody seriously, but I definitely feel she is keeping her options open. Camila's really focused on her career though right now. She's trying to get something off the ground. I do see a tour, something coming for her very soon. Or that's something she's going to try to announce, okay? I see a project or something she's trying to get together here. I also see the possible collaboration coming for her. She's really focused on her career. Camila's focusing on what's next. She's stepping into a whole new era when it comes to, like, her music and, you know, how she looks and stuff. Transformation. And I think she's really focused of, you know, what she's going to bring next when it comes to her art. When it comes to Shawn Mendes, I definitely feel like he could have been seeing someone recently or was seeing someone and it didn't work out. I don't think he's really seeing anybody though. Shawn Mendes is like emotionally unavailable, all right? He claims that he wants love. I feel like he may be a person who might go out there and get some pussy or whatever he likes, but he's not out there looking for him in like a deeper connection. He's not looking, I don't know. It's telling me that what I'm hearing with the Five of Pentacles, more people are chasing after Shawn Mendes than Shawn Mendes is chasing after them. Okay, clarification with this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, Camila is dating around, but she's more focused on her career. Clarification with this Five of Pentacles, Justice card in reversed. In the Page of Pentacles, and when double confirmation on Shawn Mendes' energy, he's not really giving any time to anybody. People are making offers to him, but he, like I said, there's something about his energy being very emotionally unavailable. 222. All right, so is Shawn Mendes gay? We're gonna say, I don't want to, you know, I'm just gonna say, is Shawn Mendes gay, Spirit? Is Shawn Mendes, is he gay? Let's get, and we're gonna end this reading here. We'll get I'm also gonna pull an advice card here for Shawn Mendes and Camila at the end. But let's just answer this question real quick. If you guys really enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel, okay? The Judgment card in reverse. The Eight of Cups. And we have those who read tarot, I'm gonna let you guys interpret that for yourself. But you guys, I do feel like there is something going on when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to what Shawn Mendes is attracted to. I think you would be kind of surprised here. I do feel like he does like the other side. I do. I really do. He might not want to admit that or come out forwardly. The Page of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy of, you know, I have to come off, like he's worried about his image. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. And we saw that Four of Swords in the beginning of that reading. And I told you, Camila might even know it. And look at that. We got that big dick of the wand. Excuse my language. Okay, so is he it's leaning towards a yes to me, but I'm getting more of a bisexual vibe, but like I said, leaning towards masculine. All right, let's leave it there though. Let's get an advice card here for Camila and Shawn, and we will end the reading there. Let's get this advice card for Camila and Shawn. Let's get this advice card for Camila and Shawn's energy over this connection. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Well, that is hot piping tea. I'll tell you that. That's some hot piping tea. Ooh, that just hit me in the eye. Ooh, Probably hit me in the right eye too. That might be significant. Something about the right eye. I just heard an eye for an eye. The 5th house, okay? The 5th house talks about Leo energy. Something could be getting exposed on. I don't feel like it's going to be exposed, but like I said, I do feel like that half the reason Shawn Mendes keeps Camila around because she knows something about him. Because they keep on hearing exposed. I don't think Camila will ever share this secret because she has so much admiration and respect and love for Shawn Mendes, but Camila Cabello definitely knows some dark secrets about Mr. Shawn Mendes. Okay, we love Shawn Mendes, but he does think about that. You know, he worries about that sometimes. Of like, oh, if I don't step up the way, like maybe she will go against me, or maybe this will happen. He's really in his head, and I think this is what makes him this is another reason what makes him very unavailable to anything. He needs to figure it out, but the energy between them is pleasure, okay? Like I said, they will always be in each other's life. Like I said, I feel like Camila desires Shawn Mendes. Shawn Mendes desires Camila, but he doesn't love her. Camila does love Shawn Mendes. I feel like they will always hold space for each other, but there will always be a block, okay? So it's very interesting. Okay, so it says inner reading. I'm sorry. So it says zodiac sign of rules Leo. It says planetary is the sun, element fire. It's a creative house type. So it says inner reading. It's one of the most playful, joyous cards in the deck. Having this energy in your reading is a clear-cut sign that you need to loosen up and have fun. What activities do you find pleasurable, and how can you devote more time to them? And that's another reason as well they keep on coming back to each other, because they genuinely have a great time with each other. I don't think that they're meant to be, but when they're with each other, I definitely feel like they feel a very ethereal spiritual experience with one another. Like, you know, when you're with someone you feel high, that's kind of the energy they have with each other. They get high off of one another, but it's not real, I'm hearing. If you're feeling guilty about the things you love, it's only a matter of time before you start to resent the responsibilities. In the long run, you will be more productive and happier overall if you have a little bit more fun. And I think that's another thing as well, that Camila Cabello may be looking at Shawn Mendes more. It's like she has so much love for him and she thinks there's a lot of passion, but she looks at it more as a responsibility sometimes. Like, you know, like, oh, like I give you all this love, I give you all this, and then you close me off, or you shut me out, or you block me, and then you go hang out with someone else. It's like I do feel like Camila Cabello can sometimes feel like a mother to Shawn Mendes with being too nurturing, and that might be another thing about her needing to speak up and setting better boundaries in that aspect, because my throat did kind of catch up there. But we're gonna leave it here, you guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in a future reading.